So, Brian, are you excited to be coming back to Portugal? Because it's been a long time for you guys.
It's been a long time. I think the last time was 2002, and we still talk about it to this day. It was that show is very rememberable for us because we played a bunch of songs we've never played before and never played since, and that were never recorded. So it was for some reason we decided to do this in Portugal, and to us as a band, it was kind of a monumental show, and also just Portugal itself. The only times I had been here, it had been very cold and rainy, and now it's sunny and couldn't be more beautiful, and the weather's it's very hot but in a good way, and. And
how do you keep that memory so fresh? It's been a long time, and you remember everything.
Well, I don't remember everything, but I do.
The weather.
Well, Lisbon is a very rememberable place. It's a place has a mystique about it, a mystery. It's kind of like Venice, Italy, in a way.
Really?
It's very mysterious, at least in our imaginations. It's a place we always wanted to go to. And the architecture is really unique to Lisbon, and the colors of the tiles, the streets are windy, sort of San Francisco. It's sort of a combination of I don't know, let's just say like Paris and meets San Francisco meets Cuba.
Wow.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So great expectations for tonight.
Yeah, well, we're going to play a festival set instead of like this club set that we played obscure songs that never were played again back in 2002 for the 4 people that are going to be there today. But today's going to be what we call our singles, our hits, and songs.
Memory lane too.
It won't really be memory lane as much because it might blend into every other show we've done. But I think the audience is going to be different, and that's what's going to be memorable. Yeah.
So how do you guys keep your, I don't know, how do you guys keep things interesting between you guys? Because it's been a long time since you guys are together as a band. How do you keep things fresh and interesting?
One trick is to never really know each other. It's to never, really, know, what.
Keeping the mystery.
We keep the mystery
some distance
within the band. We absolutely keep distance. We're friends, but we're also colleagues, and has always been a band that was a business at the very beginning, and when we come to not do band things, we separate, and even on tour, and then we come back together and do our thing, and we've been doing that for I don't know how many years now, 25 years, and it seems to be working. So why
keeping
change
boundaries?
It? We keep boundaries for sure.
What about creatively, about your creation?
Yeah.
How do you keep those boundaries something concrete?
I think I know what you're going with this question. Because we are not always together, and how do we?
How can you guys be totally free creating if you have those boundaries?
Right. That's a great question. It just seems to be the dynamic and chemistry within this band. We don't do things typically like other bands. We don't hash it out in rehearsals and all that kind of stuff. We kind of get demos given by Rivers to us, and we extrapolate, we add to, we make suggestions to, and then those ideas, some get used, some don't, and then we start to take shape, and before we know it, we're on to the next record. So getting non-emotionally attached is another key to success and happiness in this band.
That's boundaries too.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Ryan.
Thank
Have a
you,
great show. Enjoy Portugal.